Hey, Divine Family. We are doing the Air Sign Collective. The bulk of these collectives are the same over the past month and a half. So let's just jump right in. So what I'm seeing is there is a energy. I'm going to say a masculine energy, okay? Air signs are cross watchers that is heavily up in their head and debating walking away from a family dynamic. So they could either be married and contemplating going through a divorce, or be in a relationship where children are involved, whether it's their biological kids or not. And they are like, I don't know if I want to be here. Matter of fact, I know I don't want to be here. And so I'm going to exit left. And they're walking away from a karmic that was their friend, that they developed some type of friendship with. And this friend is not happy about the decision. This friend really wants proposal and marriage from your person, and your person only sees them as a friend. And they're going to communicate that to them. Some of y'all need to go watch the Earth sign readings because this resonates heavily with what came out for them. I'm seeing a masculine energy that's missing the air sign or the cross watcher, okay? And I feel like the karmic knows this, and the karmic is going to try and come and confront the air sign or cross watcher and give them receipts to kind of stifle their ability to get back together or reconcile in any way. This karmic, like I said, wants marriage, but the masculine feels like that's all she wants is the title, or all he wants is the title. There is no value behind it, right? And so this masculine energy is praying and wishing that pretty much they could have a clean break with this karmic, and they could come towards you and you will receive them back so y'all can start working on things. I feel like what ended up happening was the karmic started asking this masculine energy, when are you going to propose? When are you going to do this? I'm ready to do this. Showing rings, doing all this stuff. And the karmic ended up finally like taking the glasses off and the blinders off or whatever. And they're realizing like the things that the masculine may have said to them in the past were all lies. And they are learning this is not fun anymore. I'm not getting out of this what I wanted. I have a feeling you're going towards the divine feminine, which is true. And they're upset. And so they may have told the karmic, the masculine may have told the karmic that, oh, when I get my money back up, or when I do this, that, and the other, I'm going to be looking to settle down and all this other stuff. Well, it looks like their masculine energy may have come into some type of money. And instead of taking that step with the karmic, they end up rejecting the karmic. Okay? And your person may be living comfortably, quite comfortably. And their intentions are to come towards you and to completely walk away from this family dynamic with this karmic. Now, there is a lot of inner turmoil because clearly the karmic is hurt. But at the same time, the masculine is hurt because he's hurting his friend. And because if there are children involved, he's concerned about the children. He's concerned about the child or the children, right? If he has a relationship there. I do see where the karmic is going to try to make some power plays. And in the midst of this separation, or after she gets news or he gets news of this separation, which it has to be a feminine at this point, she may say things that make him question his safety around her. Or she may lie and make it seem like she is questioning her safety around him. But I do see this feminine, as in other reads, coming out eventually and finding out that she is pregnant. And as soon as she finds out that she's pregnant, she's going to be like, oh, hell yeah, I got to get up and tell my masculine energy or this masculine energy about this pregnancy so that they can pop the question and ultimately stay with me and I won't have to worry about the divine feminine anymore. And it's like this person is literally trying to write their self in a story and make themselves the main character, knowing that this masculine already has someone that he's pursuing or wants to pursue that he sees as his happily ever after and as his main character. But she's hoping that now that she's pregnant, this will cause your masculine to be committed to her and pop the question. So eventually she delivers this news to your masculine energy, and your masculine energy is like, fuck, I was about to work on things with my air side or my divine feminine. Whew. And then your masculine is going to feel like he might have to break free from you to care for his responsibility, because I don't see where your person's an asshole about their children. I see that they're very action oriented when it comes to that. They're very involved. So he might feel like he has to break away from you because he has heard that the karmic is pregnant. But to be realistic, it might trigger something in you that pisses you off. I'm seeing where somebody's fishing for comments. This very well could be the karmic fishing for comments, because I see where someone is setting up fake profiles trying to reach you and use scarcity tactics to get under your skin. But the people that are kind of reporting things to you, they don't have true receipts to back up anything that they're saying. Okay? Eventually, as things progress, I am seeing a masculine find out that the pregnancy was not his, that it was by someone else. And because this masculine energy has started to, or contemplated marrying this person and just being a family dynamic, they're now finding out that this child is not their baby. And they feel completely backstabbed, because at the end of the day, they thought that them and the karmic were at least friends. And they thought that honesty was a part of that. And they're learning that that's not the case, that this karmic is willing to do anything that it takes to win. So the masculine will get a level of good karma despite any other thing that he's ever done, because he did choose to be right there for his child. And the karmic will start to feel like shit. He is going to probably start partying a little bit just to clear his mind. So don't be discouraged. But then I see the card of legal issues, which tells me that he's probably going to end up taking the karmic to court about the child. And while they're in court, I feel like that's where they're going to find out or clarify that this child is not his. While they're in court, to try to cover herself, she may start to reference some of his dirty laundry. She might start trying to air it out in the courthouse. And when this happens, it's going to turn the masculine off. And it's going to force him to enable some really strict boundaries with her.